Irish model, sexy exterior, looks good with the top down, and ladies, believe me, it'll be the smoothest ride of your life.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have got a packed sofa tonight. Irish actor turned Hollywood star Colin Farrell is here, ladies and gentlemen. I know. Top Gear favourite Jeremy Clarkson is on the show, everybody. Brilliant comic Joe Brand is here. Showbiz legend Sharon Osbourne is joining us, ladies and gentlemen. Providing the music all the way from Canada, the fantastic Arcade Fire! I know. Are we over there? Playing guitars and things, yeah? Ooh! Hey, great to have Colin Farrell back in the show. A star of so many great movies like Phone Booth in Bruges. Here he is in an early role, and you look at that and you think, whoa. Men stripped off in the jungle, always macho. Hey! I would sooner eat a kangaroo testicle. Colin also starred in the film version of the American cop show Miami Vice. Here he is as Crockett, and I think this is his partner Tubbs. No, it's not. Here they are together. Oh, look at them there, looking cool. Mind you, not everyone looks that good in a sports car. No. You know, I'm a big fan of Top Gear, and I do love the star in a reasonably priced car. And they have all sorts of celebrities, and they even asked me. They did. But I'm very, very busy. So I sent my dog Madge. Now, you may laugh, but honestly, she was doing okay till she saw a squirrel. Jeremy's not just mad about cars. He also loves cycling, ladies and gentlemen. He does. Loves cycling. Very popular cycling nowadays. Even David Cameron does it. David Cameron, you are our Prime Minister. Why aren't you riding with a helmet? Oh, my mistake, you are. Let's get some guests on! Later we'll be having music from Arcade Fire! But first, she's my favourite brand of comic. It's Joe Brand!
Yes.
No. Sit yourself down. Hiya. He lives life to the birthday. It's Jeremy Clarkson. Here he is.
I'm here.
Hey. Hello, sir.
How are you?
I'm very well. Have a seat, sir. Do. She's got the X Factor. It's Sharon Osbourne. Oh. I could be Louis. I'll walk down with you. Sharon Osbourne, everybody. And my Irish eyes are smiling. It's Colin Farrell! So nice to see you. You too. Come in and sit down today. A warm welcome to everyone.
Thanks.
Now, I have to say, I'm not normally nervous when I do this show, but I do look at that couch and I think, trouble. If I was a teacher, I would not sit you together.
Why?
Because Joe and Jeremy, did you have beef at some point?
Well, a small beef. Do you remember years ago we went to...
Don't remind him.
No, I am going to.
I do remember, yes.
Talent dinner. Talent, yeah, me. Basically, some TV exec went round they were all kind of like newsreaders, blah, blah, blah. Went round the table. Jeremy was opposite me and said, let's start with you, Joe. How would you improve the BBC? And I said, sack Jeremy Clarkson. I did for a laugh.
Then I came back and said, no, I'd ban all jokes about tampons, which would f you up. But then we became
It started again. But you're good now.
No, we're fine.
Oh, good. And Sharon, you I think we meet you feud-free. You're not feuding with anyone at the moment. You have no beef.
No,
no, no. Only positive energy into the universe.
Very good.
Quite scary the way you say that. Not feeling the positive energy.
I'll make you feel better.
No, because the Gaga was the last one, but that's all better now.
The gardener?
The Gaga.
Oh!
That was the last one.
No, I don't. I like my gardener.
Yeah.
Gaga. No, she's lovely.
And are you getting on okay with Simon now? That's all good.
Well, I never see him, so it's fine.
And then Colin Farrell, you're just zen now. You're just calm, lovely Colin now. No?
Sorry, I was meditating.
Yes, he went to a happy place.
Yes, indeed.
Now, listen, there's a lot to talk about tonight. Obviously, you've got movie, a book, a DVD, but we begin down the end with Joe Brand, who, ladies and gentlemen, is our first and possibly only official panto guest. Yes, Joe Brand. Now, it's Aladdin.
It is Aladdin. Weirdly, I'm not Aladdin.
Who are you?
I am the genie of the ring. Cue many jokes about sphincters.
Did they make you a genie of the ring just to make jokes about rings?
No, there is a genie of the ring in Aladdin and a genie of the lamp. Apparently there are two genies. I didn't even realise that.
I didn't know that.
No.
Now, who else is in it? Is that Flawless down the end there?
Yeah, Flawless are in
Now,
it. Do you
who
know
are
Flawless? Yes! A bit lukewarm. Isn't it,
Terrible
really?
amount of pressure to put yourself under to call yourselves flawless.
Flawless. Yeah. And also, in the story of Aladdin, who are they playing? Are they dancing?
Well, wait for this. They're playing the Peking Police Force. No, they're not really.
Where is it?
Yeah, can we get tickets?
Where is it?
This is exactly why I came here. It's in Wimbledon from the 6th of December to the 12th of January.
Wow. Now, the role you played, the last time this production was done, it was played by Pamela Anderson.
Yeah, who bases a lot of her act on me, I believe.
So there's Pamela Anderson in her costume. And here's you in your costume. And are you singing and dancing?
After a fashion.
Now, is it one of those pantos where you do pop songs, or do you do traditional panto songs?
We do a mixture of pop songs and traditional songs. Yeah,
So what are you
Farrell.
giving us? What are you giving us?
I'm not giving a pop song or a traditional song. I'm just, at one point I go, if I were not upon the stage, something else I'd rather be. If I were not upon the stage, a pole dancer I'd be. It's not actually that...
You're giving everything away now.
No, that was my suggestion. They vetoed it.
Oh, no.
Oh!
Because of children. Oh. Going, that woman doesn't really look like a pole.
Or a dancer.
Or a dancer, indeed.
And how does the rest of the couch feel about pantos? Because, Jeremy, 3 kids, have you dragged them to
No,
pantos?
go every year to... where I live in Chipping Norton, there's an amazing theatre there, and they put on a fantastic panto every year. But we were discussing it at work the other day with the Top Gear, because Richard Hammond is the sort of person who you know he's going to end up as Buttons in the Swindon Wyvern. You just... however it goes, he gets there, but he is going there ultimately.
Actually, talking of being in panto, Sharon Osbourne, you have given.
I did tremendous work on the stage as a child, you know.
You did?
Yes.
Was Cliff Richard? You were in panto with Cliff Richard?
And Frank Ifield.
Wow.
Yes. Yes.
What were you?
Well, I was magnificent as a pigeon.
Where was it?
At the Palladium.
Wow.
Yes, yes.
Wow.
I've had my time in the theatre.
And Colin, because you trained at the Gaiety, so were you in those Gaiety pantos?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. I don't think they're affiliated, the school and the... No, I never got the call for panto, not yet, but Christmas is coming up, so...
That's true.
And I'm not working.
Fingers crossed.
Rub Joe's sphincter if there's a... I meant Joe's ring.
Yeah.
I meant Joe's ring.
I'm shutting this down. Joe Brand, we must celebrate the fabulous Getting On, which is now, it's in America.
It is. It's slightly up the glamour quotient.
But were you wined and dined by Hollywood agents and things?
No, I didn't go over there. No.
What? They're making your show in America and you didn't go?
That's right.
check can come
Is
via
that a
post.
bit weird? I didn't want
The check
to
can
go.
come via post.
Well, have you ever been?
To America, no.
You've never been to America?
No.
It's fun.
Is that illegal?
No, just...
So ignorant, Joe.
I am ignorant, Colin, but that's why people like me. There are places in the world that I'd rather go than America.
Like?
All of them.
Look.
Every single country in the world is better than America. I've just come back from Burma and the Ukraine, both of which are 1 billion times better than the United States.
Now, talking of acting, Colin Farrell.
Yes,
Colin Farrell.
yes.
You have acted with some amazing people over the years.
A couple of times.
And, but even when you were young, you seemed very unintimidated. There's a story about you working with Bruce Willis, and you were quite, like, to his face.
But that was intimidation, finding a very loud voice.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was a bit cheeky with him.
What was it? You were doing a scene... Was it a courtroom scene?
Oh, yeah, when he had trouble with that word.
Yes.
He was playing the trial judge advocate, and I was playing defence for the accused. And at one stage, I stood up and, with great overacting zeal, said, "Objection, Your Honour." And he looked at me, and he went, "Line." And I heard from the monitor, the script supervisor, go, "Overruled." Overruled. Just because we were good pals, we were doing. I said to him that day, I said, "You better go home and get an early night because you have a word to learn for tomorrow." The way she responded, "Fuck you, Irish." But I say that with due respect, but I'm going to go
Now, listen, better news. Your new film, Saving Mr. Banks, it opens tonight across the country. And there's some great people in it. We spoke to Emma Thompson about it last week.
Oh, lovely Emma, yeah.
She's so nice.
Yeah, she's gorgeous.
But what's odd is, it's like you're in a different... Well, you kind of are in a different film.
Yeah.
You play her father...
I play her father in flashback, yeah. So we shot it all in 2 weeks, and the scenes are intermittently dropped throughout the story as her upbringing is beginning to come to kind of the fore of her memory.
Because P.L. Travers, who wrote Mary Poppins,
Yeah.
we all just assume she was born in Britain.
Yeah, no, she was born in Australia, I think, in maybe 1898 or something like that, and she had a fairly traumatic upbringing, I believe, and when she was 20, she left Australia, and she completely redesigned herself and very much became the quintessential British woman of education and of class and dignity, and as designed by herself.
And in the film, I think it's interesting, because it's a Disney movie, and you're not the greatest dad in the world in the film.
Not really, no.
But the film doesn't kind of judge him. You're not the villain of the piece.
No, he's just a raging alcoholic who really can't get his life together and suffers from an awful affliction of melancholy and self-pity, which is not foreign to alcoholics, I believe. Not that I know anything about that. But yeah, but there's no, there's no good guy, bad guy in this one, really. He's just, yeah, it was kind of a sad part of the story.
It is, but also it's kind of where the Mary Poppins story comes
Absolutely, because what she did basically, and what a lot of artists do, I imagine, whether they're painting or orating or writing music or whatever it may be, is, you channel every experience in your life into your work in various ways. And what I think she did, P.L. Travers with Mary Poppins, was she gave the children in that book a chance with their father that she never had, basically. And I think that's why she was so protective of the Mary Poppins material. She never wanted Walt Disney to put his American saccharine hands and, commercially driven fingerprints all over it. She resisted. For 20 years, he tried to get her to sign over the rights.
Well, listen, we've got a little clip. This is you as Travers Goff, her father, and it's sort of before we know his darkness, and it's you trying to make the best of a bad lot and start again.
Cool.
Everybody ready?
Yes. See you soon, Katie Nana. Take care, love.
All right. Everybody ready? Walking bus. Left, right,
Miss.
left, right, left.
Miss, oh. Thank you.
Left, left, right, left. And 1, 2, 3, new town, new job, new bank, new life. Come on, my little ducklings.
Really good. It's a really sweet film. And now you've got your own two little boys now.
I do.
And you're trying to get them into Disney?
Into the park?
No, well,
they've been banned, of course. There was an incident when they were 8 and 2. No, yeah, the films. Yeah, we're doing the backlog. Yeah, push Pixar to the side for a bit and going back into Lady and the Tramp and 101 Dalmatians and Pinocchio and Jungle Book and all that jazz.
Are they liking them?
Loving it, yeah. My little fella, Henry, can't stop singing, "We are Siamese." So they seem to be enjoying it, yeah.
They'd love the Peking Police. They'd love it. Because, Sharon, in your book, in terms of parenting mistakes, there is a brilliant photograph where you left Ozzy holding the baby. That picture. Is that Jack?
Actually, it is. Yes. Yes.
He looks terrified. He's just like, even the baby knows this isn't right.
This isn't right. This is not the way it's meant to be. No. I mean, there were times, children's parties, I'm going to the ladies' room, come out, and I hear all this screaming, and Ozzy had rammed about 15 kids into the garden shed. And he was doing that face through the shed, and that was him entertaining the children. Yeah.
And Jeremy, dad of 3, and it strikes me, are you like a really embarrassing father?
Only when I speak. Or move. Or be in the same room as them. Yeah, I mean, can you imagine how awful it would be to wake up and know that I was your father?
Because your eldest girl, is she 18 now?
19.
19? So there must be gentleman callers.
There's a gentleman caller. There's a current very strong gentleman caller who is he's from Dublin. So this is like we spent the day with him. So it's like
they love him.
Yeah, no, exactly. She's loved up, so she's very happy.
And are you very happy, or is that weird?
Well, of course it's weird because she was in a pram 8 minutes ago, and now she has a boyfriend. But the thing is I'm supposed to hate him. I mean, I always said you can bring anyone you like home, as long as they don't have a motorcycle. Because if they have a motorcycle, I shall simply set fire to it. And if he goes and buys another one, I shall simply set fire to that. I don't care what they do, but they're not going on motorcycles. That was just the bones rule. He doesn't have a motorcycle. He doesn't drive. He hasn't got a clue who I am. He's in a band and he's tremendous. I'm very happy. They're really a sweet couple, so it's great.
But don't you find it works that if that person makes them happy, then you're happy?
Exactly, and she is plainly very happy when he's around. So that's tremendous news. And the others are just normal kids, which is great. No, I just adore my children, as everybody in the world does.
Right answer. Yeah, it'd be controversial. Yeah, they're all right.
Yeah.
Because you were relatively old to become a mom, weren't you?
I was 43 when I had my first child, yes.
And weren't there some, not embarrassing incidents, but moments?
Well, yeah, quite a few times I wasn't actually taken to be their mother, but a slightly older relative. We took my daughter, Eliza, when she was about 6, she hurt her eye, and we took her to A&E with a friend of mine came because we were on holiday. And this junior doctor came in, a young sort of Australian guy, and started explaining everything to my friend. And then he turned to me and he went, "And what does Nan think?" Unsurprisingly, Nan thought he was a twat.
Now...
That happens a lot, actually.
Now, very quickly, Colin, you're not just a very responsible dad now, you're also very into the fitness. Is it yoga you're mad on now?
Yeah, mad on it.
What? Is it?
I love it, yeah.
Seriously?
I know. Really I came in here and looked for a mat. It was a big carpet. I love it. I do it every day, yeah.
For how long?
Yeah, for an hour.
Do you do it by yourself, or does someone tell you what to do?
I do. Someone tells me what to do. It tells me in a group of people, strangers in a room.
Is it not embarrassing?
No.
Okay.
Not when I've done the things I've done that are highly embarrassing.
Breakfast, lunch and dinner.
Yeah, oh, you saw that, yeah.
Several times.
Oh, man.
I love Sharon Osbourne.
That's the worst thing about making a sex tape, is that you can't blame anyone for the bad dialogue. Glad you saw that.
Only you would have brought that up.
The reviews are
now the salami thing has greater...
I saw it all.
Thank you.
Well, listen.
Yoga.
Yeah, yoga. Positions. Now, so here's the thing. In terms of fitness, I don't know if our LA contingent are aware of this man. He's called Craig Ramsey. Do you know Craig Ramsey? He's come up with these, basically, in our busy lifestyle.
You hear the silence. There was absolute silence after you said his name.
Yeah, but you don't know who he is, I'm guessing. That's what I'm going to tell you now. In case you knew who he was. But you don't, so I'll tell you. So he's basically a fitness expert, and he's come up with all these workouts you can do in 5 minutes, and it doesn't matter what you're doing. So, for instance, in the office, you can work out. These are just ways of burning
calories.
calories.
Walk to the printer when you can grapevine. Left in front, left behind. Left in front, left behind. Let's perform it for the office. Pick up the pace.
People can waste time in the shower. This is a workout in the shower.
That's Jeremy's favourite right there.
Body roll down.
You know, when you're having a manicure, and a pedicure.
96.
Manicure, pedicure. There you go.
Almost. 98, 99, and finishing it off with grace and style.
Even in the car wash.
As they're detailing
This is
that car,
impressive.
you detail the body. Light touches, full range of movement. I want to feel this in my abs, and I feel it in my quads and in my hamstrings.
This is the mantra.
Remember, it's important for you to take care of your interior and exterior.
He's brilliant. I just wonder, has he got an app?
So anyway, we've been in touch with them to see if there were any easy exercises we could do in a chat show formation.
Can I just say I'm a bit worried I might have a stroke? I'm just saying that in case I die on television. I love my husband, I love my kids, and goodbye.
I've had an aneurysm just thinking about it.
And you can get a refund for the Wimbledon Theatre. Right, now, he's on Skype now, I think.
Oh, amazing.
Hello, hi.
Hello, Graham. Hi.
We've been loving your exercises so far. Now, have you come up with ones that we can do on the show without people noticing,
Great.
just quickly?
Well, let me explain the exercise I'm going to give you today, Graham.
Okay. Can anyone else not hear him?
We can all hear him. You have had a stroke.
Do you have an exercise for the couch, Craig?
Absolutely. What a fit and fabulous bunch. All right, let's bring our booty to the front of that couch.
I have no idea what you're talking
Your
about.
ass.
Back to the back of the
booty?
seat. Come on, Sharon. Lean back a little bit. Hold on for dear life.
Yeah.
Lift up those legs.
Oh, yeah.
Nice and high for
Yeah.
me. For my good girl and my naughty girl leg.
I love you.
Can I just say...
You
I'm
are a
sorry to
naughty,
interrupt
naughty
you.
girl, man.
I'm going to just interrupt. You know you haven't been to America.
Yes. That's my cake. Absolutely.
Craig, thank you very much. Bye. Right, now, Sharon Osbourne has to say, you do look amazing. You do. You look fabulous.
Thank you.
But now, you've been... You've been very forthcoming in saying that, you know, you've had a bit of help along the way.
Oh, darling, a lot.
Me too.
Yes, I can tell.
No, but it's been good. Whatever you've had done, it's good. You know, it's worked.
Yes.
Yes.
I hope.
Yeah. But you know what I mean? Sometimes
Yes.
people look terrible. But
Yes.
you don't look terrible. Oh, well. If you've had work done, really. What's the worst procedure? What was the most painful procedure?
Having my vagina tightened.
Get
It
away.
was
Did you
the
Did you really?
Oh, it was just
What the-
excruciating. Excruciating.
Wow.
What did that entail?
See, look at the face.
What's
Yeah.
that?
Look.
What did that entail?
I'll show you later.
Well, in fairness, Sharon, it's only fair. I can't
my vagina tightened. I did it myself at home with a Singer sewing machine. It's been very successful.
Now, in between having surgery, Sharon has managed to write a book.
Oh, well, I did it while I was recuperating, because you can't move, you see. Not for a while.
No. Now, so I read, oh, this is your life since 2007.
Yes.
And I think, oh, well, not that much could have happened. Oh, my God. So much has happened to you since 2007. You packed it in the time. Now, before we talk about it, could we just... So, you and Ozzy, you're fine now. It's all good now.
Yes.
Which is great. I'm so pleased because, you know, Sharon and Ozzy, they've been on the show. You've talked about your marriage. And, my God, it has been tumultuous, you know.
But it's been a long time. When you've known someone 40 years and then been with them 33, a lot happens in everyone's life over that period of time.
You tried to run him over.
But he was drunk. He didn't mean it.
But all these things have happened, and
he can't remember it.
she paid him back.
She got her vagina tightened. I mean, if that's not sorry...
If that's not love...
That's not love.
I don't know what it is, right? That's it.
Forgiveness in
Yes.
action.
So, what amazed me is that, so you've been through all this, you've got through all this stuff, and then
I know,
on your
at the
30th
9th
anniversary,
hour, I know.
it all fell apart.
Yeah.
And what was it, just that he'd relapsed, that you just couldn't?
Yeah, he'd relapsed, and it was the combination again of the drugs and the drink, and it was like, no, not again. I've got 10 minutes left, and I'm going to spend it like this, you know?
He moved out, you moved out, I mean, it was over.
Yeah, I moved out. Yeah, I moved out.
And then how did you come back together again?
Because it was down to him, and he did what he was supposed to do, which is work a 12-step program and stay clean and sober, and that's what he does. And so, therefore, when you're using, you know, you don't know what you're doing. You become a monster. And he stopped because he realized what he was going to lose, not just me. But everything he would have lost.
But also, I've seen the two of you together. I cannot imagine Ozzy without you.
Do you know, he says we're like bread and butter. And that's what we are. We fit together so perfectly. We're as one. We're a team. It's 40 years. It's like... And the hardest thing I ever had to do was to walk away. But I knew if I stayed, it would have carried on. He would have stayed clean maybe a week, 2, and then it would have... Oh, she's out. All right, she's out. She'll never know I've just drunk a bottle of vodka. She won't know. Yeah. But that's how it goes.
And when did you sell all his cars? When did that happen?
When I found out that he was driving drunk, and I just sold every car he had. Because it's not him.
Yeah.
It's not him. It's everybody else.
Yeah.
So as soon as I heard that, it was like, right, nobody has a car. Get him, you know, pair of roller skates.
Yeah.
Let him get up a hill with those.
Well, I think everyone's just delighted that you are back together. Because you're right, you do seem to, you know, you're good together. We like you together. And you seem to have mellowed. Like, we don't hear stories about, like, the Tiffany boxes being sent anymore.
No, you know, you just get past all of that.
Can I just ask, did they have poo in them?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, they did.
My God.
Yes.
And I have to say, I was, because these were things, if Sharon didn't like you, then you would get a Tiffany box. And, of course, you'd have to open a Tiffany... Even if it stank, you'd have to open a Tiffany box.
You have to open a Tiffany box. You do that white satin ribbon, you open it up, and there's one of Jack's turds. It was brilliant. And Jack used to say to me, Mummy, why do you make me poo in the box? And I'm just like, behave, Jack. Keep shitting.
The homespun wisdom. It's
yes.
It is. Television has changed, hasn't it?
Derby Clarkson, you're not shy with an opinion. Has it... I mean, how badly has it backfired? How bad have reactions been?
Oh, shocking. I mean, I had to punch Piers Morgan. I broke my finger on him.
Did you really punch him?
That is a broken finger on Piers Morgan. If I don't get a round of applause for that.
Were you drunk?
I'd just come off Call My Bluff. You can't be more sober than that. You know, doing dictionary words. Walking, I thought, it's Piers Morgan. He is just a waste of blood and organs, that man. So, listen. Anyway, but no, my best was... I got pied
Oh, yes.
No, but have you ever had a custard pie in your face? It was a...
No.
I said to her, when she got me, I was a bloody good shot. But she put too much sugar in it. It was a banoffee pie, so I thought that was quite kind.
I'd quite like that.
Exactly. She was an environmentalist.
Yes.
And she didn't like me. But the last... No, actually, I had an even better bunch of environmentalists recently who threw horse crap over my garden gate into my rose bed.
That's handy.
As a protest.
Thank you.
Exactly.
Really?
Well, thanks a lot. You've just made my roses fantastic. I'm going to go out and drive my Range Rover around a bit more and come through some more.
Fertilise your garden for you.
Basically, they're fertilising my
I think
garden.
being environmentalists, they might have known that...
And exactly, and then shoving a rather delicious, if slightly over-sugared, custard pie in my face. So, yes, I spend most of my life being beaten up.
It's traditional, ladies and gentlemen. It is Christmas, and sure enough, there's a new Top Gear DVD in the shops.
Unbelievable, isn't it?
Unbelievable.
People...
What is that?
It's a surprise for everybody.
Now, this one is called The Perfect Road Trip.
Yeah.
What's the idea this year?
Well, I remember coming up with it. We were on a mountainside in the Himalayas, cold and miserable, and sleeping in a tent where my pillow was full of wet gravel. It's really horrible. And we jokingly said, wouldn't it be good fun one day to drive from Venice to somewhere in the south of France in nice cars and stay in great hotels? And then we did. And that's it. So there's no suffering in it as such. Well, a bit, because I was made to go rally. You've done rally driving, haven't you?
I have done rally driving.
Unimaginable horror.
Actually,
It's really terrifying.
We've got a clip. We've got a clip of you doing the right. So it's all lovely. It's all very sunshine, palm trees, gorgeous. But you do get to France, and the weather turns.
Yeah. Hammond, do I have to do this?
Yep. It's my thing today, and this is what we're doing.
And so, to show what a good sport I am, I obliged. Through the old gods, through... Oh, that hurts. So, discomfort. Oh, that's just horrible. Danger, misery, cold. Slithering around at 21 miles an hour. Oh, no! I've just had a brown shower. That really was the final straw.
Horrible. It is terrible. But have you done that before?
Rally driving, yes. I guess there's no friction. Anyone who can do that is a witch. Could you do it? I'm not saying you're a witch, but I presume you couldn't do it.
Well, I am a bloody witch. Could I do what?
Rally driving, when you did it.
Yeah, I mean, I've got my
around.
international rally driving licence. So
Have you?
I have, yeah.
We've got a picture of you rally driving, actually. Here we go. Yeah.
That's me.
It's important to keep yourself entertained.
Joe, when you're behind the wheel, do you suffer from road rage?
Yeah. Yeah, don't you?
No.
You do, Jeremy.
No, never.
You tweet about it.
No, well, I just put them on Twitter. I put their number plates on Twitter.
Oh. Who was the cab driver you had? Did you have who would road rage?
Well, I was getting a cab back from a gig in Hackney, and we were sat at the traffic lights, and this car hit us up the arse and then just drove off, because that's how it works in Hackney, apparently. And the cab driver turned to me and just said, he said the words that I've been wanting to hear my whole life. He went, "Do you mind if we chase him, love?" And I was like, not. And we went on a car chase in Hackney for half an hour. It's brilliant.
Was it fast, proper?
Really fast, wrong way up one-way streets, absolutely brilliant. And then sadly we lost this car, and he goes, "I'll have to drive you back to South London." 150 quid that cab cost.
It is time for some music before we hear this week's stories in the Big Red Chair performing their latest single, Afterlife, from the international #1 album, Reflector. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Arcade Fire!
Afterlife. Oh my God, what an awful word. After all the breath and the dirt and the fires that burn, and after all this time, and after all the ambulances go, and after all the hangers-on are done hanging on in the dead light of the afterglow, I've gotta know, can we work it out? Scream and shout, do we work it out? Can we just work it out? Scream and shout, do we work it out? 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 Afterlife, I think I saw what happens next. It was just a glimpse of you, like looking through a window, a shallow sea. Could you see me? After all this time, it's like nothing else we used to know. And after all the hangers-on are done hanging on in the dead light of the afterglow, I've gotta know, can we work it out? So scream and shout, do we work it out? Can we just work it out? So scream and shout, do we work it out? What you say? When love is gone, where does it go? And you say, when love is gone, where does it go? And where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we go? And after this, can it last another night? After all the bad advice had nothing at all to do with life, I've gotta know, can we work it out? The scream and shout, do we work it out? Can we just work it out? Scream and shout, do we work it out? What you say? When love is gone, where does it go? And you say, when love is gone, where does it go? We know it's gone, but where did it go? We know it's gone, where did it go? And where did it go?
Arcade Fire! Hey! Come join us, do. Hello, sir. Thank you very much. Hello, nice man. Come and sit down. Shove up, shove up, shove up.
Hi, how you doing? How you doing, Will?
It's Win and Will.
Good evening.
I'm right. Win and Will, right?
Yes.
Win and Will Butler. Very good. Congratulations. You single off the new album Reflector, which has done so well. It's #1 everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well done, you. Hats off. Now you are the representatives of Arcade Fire.
Yeah,
on-
we're there.
on
We
Earth.
sent, it's kind of like we've landed on foreign shores. You send the representatives to
make peace.
The natives to.
Yeah, I think Sharon's our leader.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm designating you. So now you've been doing some gigs here. You were in Blackpool. Were you in Blackpool?
Yes.
Blackpool. Yeah.
All the hot spots.
Yeah, I tell you.
You know, they made a fake tower in Paris that looks just like the one in Blackpool. It's crazy. Way less beautiful, though.
Now, I love Arcade Fire because you put on a show. So many bands don't bother. And look at you. You dressed up, you painted your face and everything.
I did this so I can sleep during the interview, so.
See, tips you should have learned, everyone. Anyway, thank you very much for coming.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
And all your band, everything. It sounded great.
Thank you.
Now, before we go tonight, just time for a story in the red chair. So, who will be there?
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh, don't stress. It's all fine. Now, what's your name?
Lettuce.
That's just stupid. I mean, you'd change it. You'd change it.
Ridiculous.
I think she has.
So, who's next now that we've tossed the letters? Toss the letters! We've tossed the letters! I just thought of it. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. What's your name?
Nathan.
Nathan, that's fine. And what do you do, Nathan?
Sales.
What do you sell?
I sell holidays.
Oh, so you're like a travel agent. but thanks for detailing it. So, off you go with the story, Nathan.
Okay, well, I'm quite a big Clarkson fan, actually. Basically, I like going out for drives.
Yes.
And one day I just thought, well, it would be nice to go to the Cotswolds, and I went to Clarkson's house and just drove up and down a few times trying to see him, and I didn't.
Man's a stalker! Oh, he's a stalker, he's sitting there. He's actually stalking me.
It is annoying if people do it to you.
Did he throw horse shit into my garden? In which case, you can go back on the chair again.
Who's next? Who's next? Quick.
We've got Sheila.
Hello, Sheila.
Hello.
Hi. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Very good. And what do you do, Sheila?
I'm a health promotion officer.
So many interesting jobs tonight.
I can get you doing exercise like you were talking about
Oh,
earlier.
really?
Yeah, get your legs in the air.
Can we see your naughty girl?
I will be getting my legs in the
She just asked you to get your legs in the air in a very saucy manner, by the way.
Right, Sheila. Sheila is your name, and off you go with your tale.
Okay, one of your guests invited my daughter to a Halloween party when she was about 13, so you have this vision of apple bobbing and spiders, so off we go, and there's security guards and dogs and big black hands blowing up 10 foot either side of the front door, and you go in the house and there's all ghouls and ghosts, and my daughter by this time is terrified. Where's the apple bobbing? And then vision, cue the music, and out of the ghouls and monsters comes a nun. Does anybody recognise
Is that you?
themselves?
Sharon Osbourne?
Yeah.
Oh!
Yes, it was Sharon.
There's another stalker.
Yes. Why were you invited to her party?
Because our kids were at school together.
Kids were playing together.
Oh, well done. It was dull. Dull. Wasn't really a story at all. Well done, everyone. If you'd like to join the Hub Show and have a go in the Big Red Chair, you can. It's easy. Contact us via our website at this very address. Thank you to my guests tonight. Arcade Fire, ladies and gentlemen. Joe Brown, Jeremy Clarkson, Sharon Osbourne, and Mr. Colin Farrell. Join me next week with pop legend Sir Cliff Richard, composer Andrew Webber, comedian Harry Hill, Bake Off Queen Mary Berry, and homegrown movie star Daniel Radcliffe. I'll see you then. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.
Find out what Colin Farrell thought of Grimmy's acting skills when he dropped it on The Breakfast Show. Go online to the Radio 1 website.